New piece. I am excited for the theme. I'm excited to explore what it may be, as it's a little bit more in depth of like understanding how we are in society and what can we do for ourselves, and can we be accepted with everything that we are dealing with, what all means, such as I would say myself being a man, and same time, what does it mean being a man in this world and our society norms, and how do we perceive that when we see the society being one thing and then they're asking of us to be another, and yet me myself personally, I'm trying to understand what that means in this world and yet still be me at the same time, whether I be accepted or not. So yeah.
The part that has surprised me the most is actually how we started creating very minimally so far, but with desks, I didn't fully understand how that was going to work, and so creating on a table and then it being explained to me how they're actually going to be desks and what they're going to be like has definitely surprised me the most.
I was honestly initially surprised with the topic, but I was really excited because I feel like it's so fitting. And especially as like a person of color, I think exploring social norms would be really interesting, especially on a pretty diverse company with diverse experiences. And I was really surprised by kind of the playful nature of the movement. I think I took it as something that was going to be really serious, but there's a little bit more play to it, which I'm kind of curious to lean into because it's not something that I would naturally gravitate towards, but that makes it better.
This show?
I would say so far the connection I feel with the other dancers has been a really surprising experience. It just happened so quickly, and especially with partnering, I'm relatively new to it, so feeling so comfortable right away with people that I can explore different movements with is really, really cool.
I don't know if surprise is like how I would explain the way I feel. I was really hopeful that we would bring back some new aerial elements that we explored with our last show, and we're going to invest in that more and like hopefully maybe have more people on like a new apparatus, which is really exciting because I was the only one who got to do it last time, and it's, I think, a really fun, unexpected element in the kind of space we perform in.
I think partnering has surprised me the most. I think that in this season we're taking a lot more chances, a lot more risks with partnering, especially in myself. I feel myself taking a lot more risks.
I would say the partnering, just because the strength of all the dancers is like, people are taking risks this year with partnering. I feel like more so than ever. They're lifting me, which is always kind of like shocking for me. But to be able to partner with so many new people and try new things is kind of fun with partnering.
I think every time that we start a creative process, there's a lot of just surprising the self in it. Every rehearsal is different. New prompts, new ideas are thrown at us, and so the creation process is like spontaneous every time, and I think that that's really fun. Personal surprises.
I would say that we haven't really had a chance to dive super deep into it just yet, but based off of everything so far, I would say that the story has surprised me the most, because this is only my second year doing a show that explores like deep, meaningful themes, and I'm excited to see what we create this year.
I think what has surprised me most is the rehearsal process and just how much I've gained from learning more from these incredible and talented dancers, throwing myself into the art and into the conversation of human nature versus society, and where we all collectively struggle.
That's great.
For our new piece and the creations that we have made so far in that specific realm, it's been very interesting to really know that everyone in our company has a different story and how they combat life, all the struggles and hardships that come with it, but also tapping into their healing and what that involves for them.